Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Thanks for joining us on this Friday morning. I'm meteorologist Leonard Josiah with a look at your tropical weather update. It's the third day in the month of October. Now, here is it. The National Hurricane Center has now upped the chances of an area of disturbed weather forming in the main development area. Well, let's take a look at what the tropical homepage says. I'm going to be getting back to the hatched orange, but we're looking at the yellow spot right here. This particular area is an area of disturbed weather that is forecast to move towards the northwest. Is not going to be an impact to us in the Eastern Caribbean. Just wanting to let you know that if you're traveling to that particular part of the region, Miami, yes, some clouds can be bothersome to you. But by and large, we're looking at the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean Sea, Jamaica, Cuba, and Hispaniola. You're going to be settling nicely for right now, and even in the Northern Atlantic, if you're in Bermuda, all this area. Remember that we had Umberto and also the tropical system right there, and Imelda, and we're looking at those particular systems now transitioned into extratropical cyclones. But for us in the Eastern Caribbean islands, we are looking at an area of disturbed weather. Now, this particular area of disturbed weather, we are going to look at it for some time next week. Now, the difference between this particular area and this, you're seeing an X right here. You're not seeing an X on this one here. This means that this is a forecast for a potential tropical cyclone to form sometime during the course of next week. It will be a tropical wave that will be moving off the coast of Africa during the course of the weekend. So for right now, we are not saying that anything is out here, but right now this is the area that we can see. Now, yes, you can say that generally the track looks pretty much like this. However, what the models are basically saying, and what this hatch area is saying, that a tropical system can form anywhere in this hatched area. Generally, the motion will be towards the west or towards the west to northwest, so it could either track this way or it can either track out to sea. But yet still, we're looking at this hatched area right here as being the prime spot where we will be looking at a tropical cyclone to form during the course of next week. Now, take a look at your infrared satellite imagery. We are in the Caribbean islands. We're in the Leeward Islands, Antigua and Barbuda. We're looking at the Windward Islands. We're looking at Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago. If you're in the British Virgin Islands, thanks for joining us today. If you're in Puerto Rico and Hispaniola, you're not seeing any much in the way of Eastern Caribbean Sea in the context of tropical cyclone formation. We're looking at the remnants right here of a tropical cyclone Imelda, and that is heading out to sea, but yet still it's a weak trough and a weak front right there. Some cooler air now moving in, and this may be a sign that the fall is very close when we see these fronts now showing up. But a tropical wave to the east of the islands. Yesterday, this tropical wave was in the same general location. It remains in the same general location. We're looking at another tropical wave right now with the intertropical convergence zone. We're not seeing tropical cyclone formation. None of these tropical waves are forming for right now. They are not being tagged as area of disturbed weather for even us to even talk about. However, take a look at what's coming off the coast of Africa. This is another tropical wave, and this is the one that we are saying that during the course of the weekend and going on into next week, as it moves on towards the west, the upper level shear in this general location will abate, and with the warm sea surface temperatures, with the light shear, there could be a tropical cyclone forming someplace in this neck of the woods. There is nothing right now. Please, let's remember that there is nothing right now. We are talking about the forecast, a forecast for a tropical cyclone to form. So for right now, we don't want to say much because the models are moving about. I'm not able to show you most of the models because today, right now, they'll be saying one thing, and by this afternoon, they'll be saying another thing because there's not a trackable center to follow. So with them dancing about like that, it's better off for us to just to tell you as you go on into the weekend, let's pay close attention, lend us your ears so that we can get you the information information as it comes to hand. But as we go on into the weekend, yes, our Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services, we will certainly be keeping you abreast. We will certainly get you the information so that you can be knowledgeable and you can make sure that you are informed about any tropical system, particularly that particular hatched area to the east of the island that is tagged with that will be an area of disturbed weather. Closer to home, you're seeing some fanning going on here. I know that you're looking at that. That is because we're looking at the west side. There's a spin that's going on right inside here. This tropical wave is not being able to move on towards the west. It's being sheared apart right now, and you're just noticing a little swirl right there. But on the western side of this tropical upper level cyclone or upper level trough or low pressure area is actually pushing down these northerly flow in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So it's bringing down some of the cirrus clouds towards us, but these clouds are non-rain producing. So even don't even think about the rain for right now. This is not necessarily anything for us to bother about. We are also seeing some clouds moving towards the east, which means to say that the spin is coming down this way, pushing out towards the east. The upper level shear is right here. So if you're in Barbados and islands further towards the south, including the Windward Islands, just some patchiness that you're noticing on the easterly trade wind flow. And for us in the Eastern Caribbean and just east of us, we are noticing that we are seeing some patchy cloudiness. But the winds continue to be a factor. And because of the winds are really light, you're going to be feeling a little bit more warmer than usual. It's what we call the heat index. And the heat index gives us a measure of how you would feel in the context of the temperature and the humidity. So going on into the weekend, even this afternoon, it's going to be feeling a little bit warmer because we don't have the winds to cool you down. But it's okay. Just ensure that you are well hydrated. Further towards the west, you're noticing if you're in Jamaica and islands further towards the west, yeah, just a weak tropical wave and some clouds forming right here. But these are not tagged for areas of interest for us to even worry about. Remember, as we go on into the weekend, please keep our ears peeled, or keep our eyes peeled, keep our ears to the ground to make sure that the information that you're receiving concerning that area of disturbed weather is brought to you. Send us your pics. Remember, send us your pics and your videos to abmsiwatch at gmail.com. We, your eyes are our eyes. We want to engage with you, and we want to thank those of you who are joining us on this weather community. And by the way, so many subscribers. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to us so that you can get the latest information when it comes available. We here at the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services will certainly keep you abreast. We are your friends. We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on X. Take a look at your website, and remember to continue to monitor with us, and you stay ready. Remember that the weather will always change. As I said, we gotta monitor the weather, but you keep weathering your weather. In spite of the weather, whether you like it or not, I'm Leonard Josiah, wishing you a great weekend.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.